all platforms. And so, as always, I want to make a video and just walk you through everything that's changed in the last 2 months. Yes, it has been 2 whole months since we did an update video like this. We have been pushing a lot of changes over the last 2 months, but we like to do an update like this and just walk you through all those features so you can kind of get up to speed in just a matter of minutes. So there's a lot to share, so bear with me, and I'm going to walk through as many of these features as I can get to in this video. So let's jump in to our website, and we'll head over to updates and jump over to version 0.25. We'll click into that. And so I'm just going to go through these top to bottom. Let me make this a little bigger for you. So number one, we now have the ability to use your hosted videos on your platform. You can actually now embed those videos on other websites. So you can go to a video in your dashboard, and now you have the option to download the video right here. And if you scroll down, if it's a video that you've uploaded to your platform, you can now copy the embed code here to your clipboard, and you can paste it in any website. So this could be WordPress, it could be ClickFunnels, and I'll show you how this works. You can go over to something like ClickFunnels. Here, I've just added a custom JS HTML, and I'm clicking Open Code Editor, and I just pasted in my video right there. And now if I go and look at that, you'll see that this video is actually playing here on my ClickFunnels page, but this is being hosted on my platform over here. So it's pretty cool because it actually will track the views over there or wherever you place these videos. So it keeps all your content in one place, and you don't have to use a service like Vimeo or YouTube to host those videos anymore. So that is one of the cool things that has been added. Next, we have some new Zapier actions. So this was a very popular request from a lot of you, and when users register, they purchase a product or a course or a program from you, typically we need to be able to get them access to that immediately. Now we've had magic links, but we wanted to take it a step further and see if we could actually pre-register users right when they make that purchase. So now, if you are setting up a Zapier, for example, I've got one here where we're going from ClickFunnels to my platform. And here I can actually set, on a particular funnel, on a particular page, then I can set to actually add the user's name here. I can build out their name. I can add their email address if I were to search for that. And then I could go and set them to free, basic, or premium. And if you aren't using these, you can just set this to basic or free for now. And then you can set which group you want to send this person to. So I can then jump back to my page here. I can go to groups. Let's say I want to add her to this group 185. So I'm going to jump back to funnel here, and I just put 185. And so everybody who checks out on this funnel or has a successful purchase event is now going to be pre-registered in the app with this email address that they used to purchase. And we're going to go ahead and register them as a basic level account and add them to group 185. Now you can also stack multiple actions. So if you want to add them to multiple groups, you can do that. You just create additional actions after this initial trigger. So that's one of the cool features, and it's definitely a huge time saver to go ahead and pre-register people. So when they are finished checking out, they can actually click access my content. They put their email in, and it just asks them to make a password, and off they go. So pretty simple. All right. So now we're jumping into user tags and comments. So we've added the ability for admins to create and set tags for users. So this can be very helpful if you want to just organize and keep track of where a particular user came from or what products they've purchased. And so if you go over to the dashboard and you go to users, and we'll click into one here, you can go scroll down here, and you'll see there's actually a tag section right here. So I can create a tag here and just say, this was from our July 2022 challenge, and I say create new tag, and I can tag them like that. Now the users will never see these tags. This is just for us, for admins, to be able to track and keep tabs on that. And we'll have ways down the road to add tags through Zapier and through other products integrations. So you can add tags, and then in addition to that, you can actually just make some notes here. Just say, I had to refund, PayPal purchase or something like that. And particularly if you've got multiple admins working on the same type of users, you got multiple admins working on support, you can make notes in here, and this is something that the users will never see. This is just going to be for you. So that's a nice little feature just to help keep tabs on users. Next up, if you have a mobile app, which we're starting to roll out more and more of those, so reach out to us if you've got questions about the mobile app. We're happy to talk to you about what that looks like. But if you've got a mobile app, you can actually now send a push notification to your audience based on what group they are in. So if you're in the dashboard here, and I'll jump over to this version, and we'll go to notifications, you can actually type this and say, we're live for session 2. And you can say like, join us on Zoom or live or whatever comment you want. And you can send that to a particular group if you want. And so when you click send, it's actually going to broadcast that to all the users or all the members of that particular group. So it's a great way to just bring people back into your app and get them to open the app again and basically re-engage them. And it's very, very cost effective. So if you're used to sending a bunch of emails or sending a bunch of texts, this shows up right on your phone. It's branded. You tap on it and you're right into your app again. So a great little feature there. Okay, so the last thing is that we have a version of Zoom meetings now set up. It's in beta, but you can go ahead and use it today. It's available. So how this will work is you will go to the very top here on your profile, click Edit Profile, and there will be a small button here. Sorry, it's going to be on this version. Edit Profile. There's an option here to connect or disconnect Zoom. So what that's doing is it's actually going to attach my personal Zoom account to this platform account here. So once you've done that, you can go to Content, click Add Content, and you'll see that Zoom Meeting is now one of the options in the dropdown. And when you choose this, you can actually choose any of your upcoming meetings in Zoom and select that. And what it then will do is it will create a page just with the title here and the description, and then a big button that says Join Zoom Call. So if your users are going to the group and they're finding this piece of content, they can just click Join the Zoom Call, and it'll open up Zoom at that point. And it works great from mobile as well, from the mobile website and from the mobile app. After the meeting, if you have connected a meeting here, it will actually take that recording. It has to be a cloud recording through Zoom. It'll take that recording and it will move it to our platform video hosting. So that means that you don't have to go in and upload it or any of that. It is just going to move it for you, and it'll be available for replay as soon as it's available kind of on the Zoom side. So we're testing a lot of this. There's a lot of different pieces that have to work together to make this all automated, but you can try out by selecting your own meeting. And then if you want to, you can just hit select my own meeting URL, and you can just put in any Zoom link right here, and it will work. But it will not move the recordings if you use this option. So now there's a lot of different things there. If you guys have questions or feedback, go on our Facebook group, comment on this video, comment on the YouTube video, or you can always email us at help@tribesocial.io. So that's our Zoom feature. We're testing it, but we wanted to go ahead and let that release that so you guys could play with it and give us your feedback. Awesome. So I'm just going to skim through these last few because there's a lot of little things here, little improvements we've made. So we updated the group sidebar. So if you go into a group here, just open this group, You'll see this sidebar has a nice refresh. We made a couple small tweaks to the design, so it's a little bit more, it's just cleaner, easier to read. And then we also added group-only content. So sometimes when you're adding content and you're putting content into a group or into a collection that's in a group, then you're not really sure, what to set this to, what this visibility should be. But now there's an option here that says group only. So once you attach it to this and it's either in a group or it's in a collection and that collection is in a group, it'll kind of lock it down to just be available only to that group. So that's a great little feature. You can also now make groups hidden. So you can go to groups, and one of the options here used to just have private and public, but now there's an option here to actually have the group hidden. So this is great if you have certain groups that you don't really want to display on your website publicly for anyone to click and either go by or join, but you can have this hidden group. And once someone's a part of that group, it will show up in their My Groups list, but it's not going to show up just as an option or for people to join, essentially. So if you have a particular enrollment where you're opening it for a little bit and then you're closing it, you can kind of change the visibility on your website. So that gives you a little more control of that. There's a full list of little fixes and bugs and things that we did. I won't read those all to you right here, but you can check them out on our website. Cool. So if you guys have any other questions, like I said, comment on this video. You can email us at help@tribesocial.io, and we'd love to hear your feedback. We are currently working on a number of new features, just continuing to build out Tribe and to basically get the new mobile app working even more efficiently, being able to get more and more of those apps released for you. So hope to see you guys in the next update, and I promise it's not going to be 2 months till that. We'll try to do them every 2 to 4 weeks again, get into that cadence so we don't have to do so much in one single video. So we'll talk soon.